Saynoo sits cross-legged, eyes closed within a melge, the sigils that cover his body glowing faintly. He meditates here often, especially in times of stress. Many worrying events have taken place over the past few days. More issues than the Jaduin elves deal with in most years, actually. If he'd had things his way, Eamon would have stayed with them for at least a decade before taking on the trial, and he would have stayed alone. But Saynoo does not have the final say. In fact, he has almost no say, as the keepers don't often make decisions for their people. They simply relay what Imelge decides. It's, at times, frustrating, but he knows that Imelge would never lead her people astray. And if she deems Eamon and his companions fit for the keeper's trial, he will do everything within his power to help them succeed. Though he knows full well the hardest part is yet to come for young Eamon. A few hours north of Imelge and Saynoo, our party has discovered and defeated a group of 3 boggards. After searching through what looked like some sort of living quarters, Raiji noticed 2 more boggards approaching. As everyone prepared for combat, the boggards laid down a strange metal book, with a even stranger serpentine crocodilian creature emerging from it. We cut to the party, having just rolled initiative. So, I forgot to hit record for almost all of the first round of this fight. My apologies. Let me catch you up on what you missed. This crocodilian serpent creature can fly, slithering through the air as it starts making its way towards Raiji, who is on the highest level of canopy, 60 feet off the ground. Phosphorus, after placing 4 snares around the base of the tree, chucked a bomb at the serpent, missed, and retreated up into the lowest level of canopy, 20 feet off the ground. Then both of the boggars spent their entire turns covering roughly 75 feet of ground towards the group, putting them 25 feet away from the base of the tree. Raiji then entered his stance and readied a flurry of blows attack in anticipation of this crocodilian serpent reaching him. Renistir, who was on the same canopy as Phosphorus, raised his shield and tried to demoralize both boggards with his patented lizard growl, frightening one and failing to affect the other. We cut to Eamon, who is in the middle canopy 40 feet off the ground, as one of the boggards below has just critically failed their save against his spout spell.
If those of you that could see me, or if any of you can, I would just sort of stand from my hiding spot, speak Orin a bit, cast some signs, put my hand towards the boggard, and then around it, water begins to sort of come out of the air and rain around it and spin, and then just kind of blast it. Mm-hmm. And he takes 16 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus. That's really good, dude.
How much damage?
16.
Yeah.
Damn.
It'd be more impressive if it wasn't magic.
It's a cantrip.
It batters it, and its green skin is just covered in bruises. Some of them even bleeding. It's bloodied.
Looks like he fell downstairs.
It's like
doorknobs.
the giant bucket at a water park. You know, it kind of hurts. It's like that, but really extreme.
Just the image of you conjuring a bucket.
And it just dumps on it aggressively.
It's happening.
And so now that serpentine thing goes, we're back up at the top, and it moves, spends 2 actions to get to you, Raiji.
Sweet.
So you can...
a flurry of blows?
Yep.
And Raiji's 20 feet above me.
Well,
he's in the canopy.
I think, and one didn't hit, and I am doing the flashing spark rather than the regular.
Okay. Yeah. So one went your first, one your second multi-attack.
First one was 24, which I would assume hits.
That hits.
And then the other one was 7, which I would assume doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
Max damage, so 12 slashing.
Yeah. So it just slithers through the air up to you, and you just send 2 kicks at it that spark. One of them catches it across the jaw as it attempts to bite down on the foot that kicked it. Ooh, that's a 2 on the die. That's not going to hit.
Very phased.
And you just quickly move your foot back.
Falcon kick.
And then it is Phosphorus.
So can I see the flying thing?
In the trees,
if I stride to the edge.
Yes. I would consider it with light cover, which is a +1 to its AC, because it's at the highest canopy.
That's fine.
But yes.
That's okay.
So stride to the edge.
Stride to the edge, throw a bomb.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's not 20.
That's critical hit. Yeah.
Hot damn.
So it is now frightened 2 because I'm throwing a dread ample.
Okay.
Where? Whoop.
That would be 14 mental damage.
Yeah, you just peek out and throw that bomb up, and it smacks right into his little tuchus. And you see as that smoke kind of just billows out on it, it just there's no pupils, it's just glowing blue eyes, but they start to just look around in a panic. Then third action.
How far are the boggards from me?
Yeah. They would be within your first range band.
Perfect. So
just second multi-attack penalty is what
I'm
you're
going to toss a bomb at them. I'm going to do a star grenade.
Because of the ass
and
comment.
they are next to each other, right?
You will. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Splash damage will hit both of them.
Yeah, okay.
I can't help but imagine he just uncorked it, threw it up, and it perfectly just like right in the sphincter.
That's a 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Who's your main target? The one that's bloodied or the one that isn't?
I'll do the one that's bloodied.
Okay.
Finish him. He's been scared.
He is 20 feet away from them, or 25 feet away from them, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good, because this is the one where it lands on where it is and does the
And
cross
this is
section.
cross, yeah.
So it's 20 feet in either direction
Okay.
of it and 20 feet that way.
What kind of damage is
This
it?
is fire damage.
Okay. So just a burst of fire goes like right in front of your face, right steer, but doesn't hit you in a cross.
Are Phosphorus and Raiji really from Smash Brothers?
Yeah.
I just realized I Falcon kicked, and then he has that bomb
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
He's literally making the
That's
melee.
2 fire damage.
Or Smash Bros, I guess.
To the main one or is that splash?
That's splash damage.
Okay.
And that was minimum, so pretty much that was three fire damage to the main one.
Okay.
And there's no persistent fire with this one, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean that explodes, and they both some of the bruises on the one that's bloodied start. God, Jesus, what a
You cauterized
blistering.
him.
There we go.
Oh,
Blistering. Yeah, you heal him.
Oh no.
And the other one's caught a little bit, and then that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Both of them will action pull out their sling, action take cover, and then action. Each of them will attempt to hit you once.
They're not going to move forward?
No.
Why?
Because you just exploded a giant fire cross bomb on them in there.
There's a scary lizard waiting for them.
Yeah, they should go after the lizard. They should go to the rat.
Hey, one of them wasn't scared of him.
That's true.
First one is a
Come on,
20,
dude, he's not that
25 to hit. What's your AC?
Not that. It's 15.
But luckily, this one is the one that's frightened, so it's actually a 24 to hit. So it just hits. It's not a critical. You take 7 bludgeoning damage, Phosphorus, as it conks you in the forehead, and then the second one rolls with a.
Wait, did you say 17?
7.
Oh, okay.
7
I was
with
like,
a
holy.
with a 12. Yeah, he throws a boulder. Did I say sling? He with a 12 to hit, which won't hit. So it just slings past you.
Okay.
Pun intended. Raiji slings right in front of you,
Cool.
and it's a little scared.
I think I'll double slice him then.
Okay.
Well, the first one was a unnatural 20.
Okay, that's
and
a
the
hit.
second one was a natural 20.
Woo! Please
Please don't kill this thing before it gets to do anything.
Can you roll the damage a little
thing
low to
wielding
make this
any
more
weapons?
thematic, please?
It does have claws and a crocodilian mouth, though. So presumably it can bite
If you
and
just put a
claw and-
stick like vertically in
Okay,
its mouth.
so
Just a camp steak.
double the roll.
Yeah, so when you crit, you double just the rolled dice, nothing else. And if you get a 1, you can reroll until you don't get a 1, so that your double damage isn't 2.
Okay, first one was 4 plus 4, which is 8. 4 plus 4 plus 1, which is 8.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 1, so I'm or which is 9. I'm sorry, because I have the
Yeah.
I rolled another
Interior
one.
Crocodile alligator.
I rolled another 1.
Dude.
There we go, 5.
So 10.
So 10 plus 4
How do you want to kill him?
plus 1.
Oh my god!
Both of you crit him.
You just dumped. This is karma after last
I
game.
think I just Beyblade his head off.
Okay, yeah. You just
I just
spin in it.
spin.
When
Can
you
I try to catch it?
when you Beyblade and you cut the head off, all of the head that flies off in the body just kind of dissipates into those smoky ruins, and there's just nothing left.
I was hoping his
Raiji
head
was
would.
tired of fucking missing last time.
Yeah,
Apparently.
I was hoping his
Yeah.
head
Finally
would.
got something that was kind of normal height, so he's back to his normal like way of swinging.
Hey, great work, guys. It's not like that thing had really cool abilities. I'm excited to use.
The boggards are still there.
Okay. How
Yeah.
far away are the boggards, by the way?
Fuck the boggards. They're
Way
all
down,
they're probably like angles like 80, 90 feet away from you.
Yeah, but like I'm saying horizontally. I can't do it this turn, but I'm just thinking for the future.
Weighing his
They
options.
are horizontally. You're 60 feet up.
That's vertical.
Oh,
He
horizontally.
means if
How far would you have to jump to land on top of
Yeah. They're not that far. 5-10 feet because
okay.
the canopy goes out.
my man trying to play Dishonored out here.
You could jump on them. Yes.
Well, yeah. So could I move and fall down a canopy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just
Like your last action, move down to the second canopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
I'll
You
just do
lay
that.
next to
Yeah, I'll
him
do
and
that.
You scare the shit out of him.
Technically, there's nothing for you to like slide on, but it's a small enough of a drop, and you have that you won't take any damage from that. And you have the falling thing. Yeah. So you just drop down to the second canopy. Eamon's at the edge too. So no, he's not. He's in the middle a bit. He didn't move. But
I didn't really move either. So I'm kind of towards the middle.
Okay.
I guess I was at the edge. Never mind.
I was really hoping that head would fall onto my head so I'd have a scarier face, but I guess not.
And you can do it again.
New set of eyes.
So many options, so little time.
Raise your shield.
Well, duh.
Maybe you should activate your hammer and miss again.
I mean, I can't hit him from this far.
I know, it's a joke.
Maybe you should use
Thanks for the joke, but it doesn't work here.
Throw it like
use
Thor.
your, 2 actions to ready an action.
I don't think they're going to come near me.
They could.
You've seen the hell you've wrought upon the land. You're not coming close.
You can
to
throw
me.
phosphorus.
You have to get the tree.
gonna-
I will kick down the ladder.
You don't know what I'm going to do, metagame man. I'm going to...
I'm smart enough to figure it out.
I guess I'll just climb the ladder, honestly,
Okay.
and make them try to come to me. And
I
then
do think if this comment is anything, is that Renister needs to pick up at least some sort of range.
some sort of range weapon,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
If only I've said that a million times already.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's an honor thing. Okay, you wouldn't understand. You and your bogrod feet.
You godless bastard.
To be fair, the guy flew to me. Otherwise, I'm either gonna
dive off or just like sit there. Oh, you better not come up here.
Yeah.
I'll just climb the ladder.
Yeah.
Raise my
You
shield.
have to
and
starve us out of this tree.
You could look. It's not a lot, but you could roll a knowledge check to see if you can get any information on them that might be pertinent to this combat.
Okay. Yeah.
So make a society or nature check.
Yeah.
analyze these.
Useful.
Go, Vilma.
You could flash them.
Jinkies. 11.
Yeah, I mean,
Them some frogs.
yeah. Okay.
Cool. Good turn. Good turn.
Amen.
You can
Man,
do this
we're-
cool thing. And
We're
fail.
all doing great right now.
If you're Velma, does that make me Scooby and you Shaggy?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Everyone's crit technically. Not. I mean, you haven't.
Hey,
I mean,
wow,
out
than's-
of the other ones.
Theoretically, I should
Well,
be
because you did the
She's
bit where it's like
smartest.
everyone's doing great with me.
Yeah.
Theoretically,
Yeah,
you're the Velma.
Amen, it is your turn.
I'm the what?
The
I mean,
villain.
I guess my glare did something.
We unmask you.
That's yeah. Actually, your glare did a lot. It saved a crit and it caused a crit.
It
The
saved me.
same one I had hit last time.
Yeah, one of them's looking real bad, and one of them's looking not too
I
horrible.
want to look at the one that's not too horrible then, because I know you can't do like subdue damage with magic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say to everyone, keep one alive as I do as I use a reach spell and do Tempest Touch
Okay. On.
on the one that has not been like damaged. That's a lot.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
Like I said, I don't.
And then
wanna,
that is a what kind of save?
that is a Fortitude save.
One of these days, I'll remember it. 17, so success, I believe.
Perfect. Let's see. I know for a fact he has a negative 5-foot circumstance penalty to his
Okay.
speed till the end of my next turn. Yeah, it's the same thing where you guys see. This is one of my focus spells, which starts my first level curse. But it's that same like churning massive ice and water that like sticks to it and makes
Yeah.
it hard to move. All right,
Bludgeons
roll
him.
damage. Yep.
I think it's 4d4.
Were you not already at Curse 1?
No, I think he took some time and calmed down.
I refocused.
Oh.
Well, you would be at minor curse 1 then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's major
Okay. Sure.
or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I thought he specifically took time, but maybe it was before
Well,
this
he
time.
took
can-
time to
he
take
can
it
take
from
time.
2 to 1.
Yeah,
My
but
second level
until
curse
he
first.
rests,
You're
it
right.
can never be
I
to
was already-
0.
I
yeah.
only remember that because
Now
of
you're
the
going to 2.
conversation of where your curse possibly could have put out his fire.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah. Okay.
So now you're on the second level of your
Yes,
curse.
which is like rainy.
yeah,
wind
which
and-
I think is really good because if they try to hit you, they have minus penalty to trying to hit you
Yeah.
from range. I mean,
So it takes 3 bludgeoning damage
is that already halved?
Yep.
Okay, 3.
and 2 cold damage.
Okay.
So 5 total.
Yeah. So the slush kind of just like shoots out and sticks to them a bit, but they resist some of it. And just to
then-
remind everyone, because Eamon did yell out, "Take one alive." If you are doing magic, can never subdue energy types, and like positive and negative energy can never do subdue damage because can't really pull a punch of lightning.
Again, acid.
If you if you wish to do subdue damage with a weapon or attack that does not have the non-lethal trait, you take a -2 to that attack.
Good thing
That's just how it
Phosphorus's traps were set with little boxing gloves.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try to throw my knife at the one that looks really bad.
Okay. I mean, like we talked about, Dagger has a range increment of 10 feet.
Yeah, I just thought
And
throwing
they're-
down might help a bit.
Yeah,
Because gravity.
I'll give you only a -4 penalty when it would be -6.
Golly, a steal.
No one is close enough or hurt enough for me to heal them in any way.
Yeah.
And me getting down
Well, you could,
to melee range does not help.
Yeah, you could take cover. You could also roll a knowledge check.
Could heal the boggard.
You could,
I could.
hide so that
could.
if that you're less likely of a target.
You heal boggard. I'm bombing it.
Bombing me.
Yeah,
We
Eamon's
know.
an animal rights activist.
With one action, I'll just try to.
Right.
No.
Can I just save it?
I mean, you just lose it.
Do I have to specify what it is?
What do you mean?
Oh wait, no, sorry. It's during my turn. I'm just knocking him.
Okay.
Knocking him.
I mean, if that's the case, you should just take cover.
Okay.
There's no reason. You can
Yeah.
do it from right where you are, and it's
like
just a bonus.
In game, seeing 2 dead, almost boggards with slings, Eamon wouldn't be like, I better run and hide real quick.
Yeah. Well, I
So-
mean, you're not really hiding. It's more of just like taking cover is just a bonus to your AC from range.
Are there
So-
things around me where I can do that?
Oh yeah, you're in a canopy, so
Cool.
super easy.
Just roll
no
stealth?
no roll anything. You're just
Oh.
taking
Okay.
cover is different from hiding.
Okay.
All you doing for taking cover is like you just take a defensive position so that you're harder. You just get behind some
Oh, why
foliage,
not,
so you're
why don't I
harder to
just
hit.
raise my shield?
Okay, yeah,
That's the
you
thing
can.
I
Yep,
forget.
you are
I can
correct.
do.
That's good.
I raise my shield.
Yeah, you have one of
creating
those.
my own shield wall.
Phosphorus, it is your turn.
Can I do recall knowledge to see if a boggard can speak any other language?
Yeah, again, society or nature.
19.
19. Most commonly, if not given any other reason, they normally speak boggard. Boggards have their own languages. Otherwise, the other most common language, and it kind of clicks with the book as well, boggards tend to, if they worship anything, sometimes they worship demons and devils and daemons. Most of the time, if there is a magical person within the boggards, they almost always speak Abyssal. So that book that you have is probably written in Abyssal, and these guys probably don't, but that magical boy you killed probably spoke Abyssal. But other than that, it's just boggard.
So not gnomish, not undercommon,
not anything that
They
you guys speak.
They don't speak Isoki? Okay.
No.
Didn't that shaman dude get like split in half? Oh yeah, it was by Horizon
Yeah.
Thundersphere.
He got absolutely destroyed.
It's because I used it when he had like 2 hit points left or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you crit or something too.
I'm going to
It wasn't pretty.
I'm going to reluctantly follow what Eamon said, but I am going to say, probably don't speak our language, and I'll pull out my sling.
Okay. So action,
So degenerate.
action, recall knowledge, action, pull out, sling.
Oh, I think you said
Do you
so
want to
degenerate.
Chuck? You want to
Such a-
throw one
such
at
a
him?
bloodhound.
At the injured one?
Gotta see if slings actually have the non-lethal, which I think they do.
I don't think they do.
Which
are
is
you gonna
weird. 'Cause it's a
non-lethal?
rock. It's a rock.
Yeah, but
No,
like,
Are
it's
you gonna
got
pull your
propulsive.
punch with a rock?
I don't. Some of that stuff's weird.
no.
throw
you're
it,
right.
Just like drop it over their head.
My blowgun is non-lethal.
Yep. It only does one.
It
damage,
only does one
though.
damage.
Yeah.
Maybe that's all he has.
I'd really love those with poison. No, I'll use a sling.
Okay.
So,
you,
-2,
Yep.
so +3.
I mean, with your height, it's always David and Goliath, huh?
I hit Registeer with a blowgun.
Oh, it's only 1 damage.
It is.
I
It's
eat
poison though.
I die.
That's 8.
8 to hit.
Yeah.
No, that does not.
Okay.
It's holy.
Hit. Yeah.
I
Holy
don't think we've ever
boggard.
tried to do non-lethal before, and we're all slowly realizing, like, oh no, like what do we do? Like the non-melee guys.
We're not really built for non-lethal.
Yeah.
Oh no, I hope they don't.
You're not built for non-lethal.
Hey.
Okay, I start saying, "Oh golly, I hope they don't climb the ladder and jump across that pit."
Both of them.
Jump across the pit. Jump across the pit. Jump across the pit.
Both of them spend 2 actions moving 50 feet away.
That's fair.
One of them moves 40.
Oh, you're so correct. Actually,
They jump across the pit.
because of that, they exchange some quick words, and the one that's very wounded moves 50 feet away. Actually, moves full 75 feet away. The other one moves 20 feet back, so they're now 45 feet from the tree, and then attempts to hide, which it fails at. You know where it is.
It's just a,
So I guess it'll just try to hide again because it's going to try to hide and sneak. Oh man, you suck, huh? So
Just a big blade
one
of
them,
grass.
the one that's very injured, very clearly turns tails and gets a lot of distance. Turns tail and gets a lot of distance. The other one moves a little less, and then just tries to hide a bit, but you know where it is. And then we cut to Raiji.
to get my long jump, I'd have to run and jump. So that's 2 actions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't just jump down because there's a pit there.
Not
around
Not without
the entire
using
tree.
like the run and jump action. Right?
No, you could get down because the canopy goes further over the pit.
Okay.
The pit is just around the base of the tree. You would fall in front of the pit.
So could I do that in one action and then run with two actions?
If you jump down in one action, you would take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a 30-foot fall.
Yeah.
Because it'd be 40 feet, but minus 10 from the distance.
Yeah.
So you take 15 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's just one. Yeah, you can do that in one action easily.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll even give you, because you're kind of moving past another canopy, give me a reflex save, and if you pass, you can take half. DC 16.
I'm gonna use my card.
Okay.
Why not? It's really a worthless card. Might as well. That's
You
cocked.
love to burn cards.
I do. That's way worse.
So
the better of the two was 14.
Okay, yeah. So you take 15 points of damage.
Yep.
As you do land on your feet and you land flat, but I mean it's a thud. So
and,
one action.
and then
You can get to the closest one with one move.
Yeah, but I can also get to the farthest one in
With
two
two
moves,
moves.
and I'm going to do that. And I have enough speed to where I could get in front of him
Just kind of like
to stop
block
him.
his path. Yeah. So Raiji jumps down and hits the ground with a thud, and then clears the distance to the furthest boggard in 2 blinks of an eye. 2 blinks of an eye.
Note to the editor: can you add a bone snapping sound when he hits the ground?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's kind of an aftershock.
I don't know why you say no to the editor.
I
when
know,
it's
I know
me.
it's
you
you.
just say it to me.
Note to editor: I know that.
God damn it. I hate it so much because I know I'm going to laugh at this when I'm editing it. Okay, Renisteer.
I'm not that ballsy.
Well, you
You are
can
in the lowest
get
tier.
off without any damage.
Yeah, but I don't also.
And you will clear the traps.
Would I? Could I be able to jump it?
I mean, the canopy goes past the pit.
No, you'd
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you're on the
you
so you
climbed
can,
up. So
Yeah.
I'm
you
up,
can,
yeah, I didn't
So
know.
Imagine your
I,
flaps
action-
fluttering like butterfly
right,
wings.
I didn't
on the way
realize
down.
it went past that. So
you
no
could
worries.
2 action just jump off
Yep, pull
and
my
clear some
flaps.
distance. Yeah,
Right.
and then you would be able to get within 10 feet with one action of the closest one.
I will do that.
Okay.
I'll jump, pull my flaps,
Yep.
my little flappies.
Yep.
And then I will run at the
Cushion the fall.
bug.
Okay.
Look at my
Eamon,
flaps.
it is your turn.
I'm going to use the reach spell and cast electric arc on the one by Raiji.
What's the range of?
60 feet.
It is further than 60 feet away.
Yeah,
I
he
will hit
moved
the
70.
one by Renisteer
Okay.
with electric
Word.
arc.
So
He has been significantly less damaged.
yes.
Yeah. That is a reflex save.
10. That's a fail.
Okay. Takes 11 electricity damage as I shoot a lightning bolt out of my hand. And then I will raise my shield again.
Okay. Yeah. Lightning bolt shoots out and like
Eamon's not going to jump off a tree.
clips the side of him, and there's a big like when someone gets hit by lightning, those like almost internal marks spread from its abdomen, and then we move to Phosphorus.
I push Eamon out of the tree.
You can't. He's on the higher canopy.
I
He
will.
has the higher ground.
God damn it.
I would gladly cut Phosphorus in half.
It'll probably happen.
And we are getting a lot of information on how you feel about
But
each
you
other.
have the. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
I will use my sling and try to hit the farthest one.
Okay. Yep. The
Didn't I
farthest
just, like,
one.
lob in,
The
like,
farthest
small
one
things?
would be in the second range
Second
increment.
range, so I'll be doing the -4, I believe.
Yeah, because you're doing non-lethal too. So what are you rolling? Just a +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine you like sitting on the edge.
So he
like a
can do
dock,
non-lethal
like,
with a
swinging
rock
your
then?
feet.
Anything
It's a rock.
that is a weapon that does physical damage can be non-lethal.
okay.
You just have to roll your attack penalty with an additional -2.
18.
Like kidney
Because
shot
it's
him.
hard to not. It's like you're pulling your punch.
Right.
Gotta lob it.
What'd you get? Sorry.
18.
That hits. Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, boy.
And this is unfortunately this is a propulsive weapon, so you add your strength to the damage, not your dex.
I see.
Yes.
No, AC.
I
Do I subtract damage?
No, you don't
Oh,
subtract, but you just have no guarantee.
oh, thank
damage.
God. 4.
You subdue this guy.
That's amazing.
Hey,
Raiji
let's
gets there. He's
go.
like, no, you don't.
Yeah. Yes. You get in front of him and you stop him, and then you just hear a and then just a thonk at the back of its head, and it just like sees stars and falls unconscious right in
time.
front of you.
I was very slow.
Yeah, he
Raji's
like
outrunning the
arcs
rock.
it. It's
Yeah.
I'm like doing math. I'm like, okay.
yeah.
I like get in front of him and I'm like, dude, there's a rock coming.
Yeah.
Turns just in time.
He's like, hey, that rock's pretty strong. Starts fighting it.
Just ground and
And
pounding
then
the
with
rock.
my second shot,
Think you're better than me?
I will take a shot at the one by Rennister.
If you knock
Okay.
out both of these guys, with just
So
two slings.
I think minus
Quick
4.
sling in the west.
Are you rolling minus 4 now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Big rock on his
Not
head.
20, not 20, not 20. No, actually, it's a 19. So,
Well, are you still trying to do non-lethal?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So minus 4.
Yeah, so that's.
So what is it?
15.
Minus- Yeah.
Yep.
Minus 4.
That hit? Oh my god.
They have an AC of 15, so in my head I was like, he's got to roll 19 or 20 to hit.
5.
5.
I don't think this guy was in nearly as bad
Knock him
of
out,
shape.
knock him
though.
out, knock him
Actually,
out.
you
He was
did.
bloodied.
You did do
Quite
few
a bit,
turns after.
He electrocuted him.
Yep.
Not unconscious.
Oh, that bitch.
just a little
One more
crossover.
action.
Do I really have? Oh, shit. I do.
You
have one.
just
Come
sling
Go for
it
it.
twice. man.
YOLO.
All right, throw a grenade.
At both of them
Yeah.
individually.
Third attack minus
9.
9.
Can you even hit at that point?
With the
You can get
a-
with the nat 20.
you get
a
a
nat
nat
20
20.
would just be a success.
I swear to God.
Throwing rocks.
I'm going to weep bitterly if he does this.
That's a
It
10.
was a 19.
Another 19.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's a
You
a
rolled
miss.
like crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
I hate
swing.
That
you.
is wild. Okay.
I'm the fastest sling in the west.
Yeah, apparently.
How long does that movement penalty last?
It is done with.
Okay. So it shakes off the little slush, and it is now that boggard's turn, and it is going to try to
Run towards the tree.
hide in
Run
the
towards
undergrowth.
Wait, isn't he
It's only
right,
10
isn't
feet
he
away
right
from
next to
Minister,
him?
right?
Uh huh.
All right.
Okay, he'll move. Good point. Moves 25
He
feet
just
away.
hides behind me. I'm like,
Then
where'd he
hides
go?
in the undergrowth, and for the first time, he does succeed. You know the general area, but he covers himself enough that you're not really sure where he is exactly.
I know for a fact we got at least one. We don't,
And then
we don't
he will
need
try
two.
to sneak.
You don't know if you knocked him out. You might have killed him, as far as you know.
I know.
You all see him very clearly tiptoe through, just like a little bit to the left from where he was.
He just
and he
steps
gets
on.
behind a rock, and you literally see him put his hand on his forehead and like wipe, like he's like, "Whew, that's close."
There's just a trail of
Poor
sticks
guy.
where he was walking.
Raiji, it's your turn.
How far away is he?
You could
One stride?
Yeah, you could get to him in one stride
With 45.
Are you
it
going
is.
to
Yeah.
secure the...
Yeah, I'm going to flurry of blows with my
Damn.
Non-lethal.
Sorry, Rennister.
my
Right when I was in range.
my flashing spark attack, which is non-lethal.
Yes, you don't have to.
So first one was an 18,
Yeah,
and
you
then the
subdue
next
him.
one was 21.
He had 1 health left.
God damn it!
You gotta use your dart.
Sorry, Rennister.
He
Sad day
had
for
1
Ren.
health left after he hit him with
Yeah.
the sling. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you just run up and kick him in the back of the head right as his hand is flicking the sweat off his brow.
Mhm.
And let me change the music as you have 2 unconscious boggards.
I will go remove my traps.
I'm gonna go remove the tag off his forehead.
You do that?
I'm going to carefully climb down the ladder.
I'm going to remove myself from
Do
the
I have
party.
rope?
Thanks, guys.
That's a great question.
I can
don't.
check that.
I'm not really sure.
I'm
gonna
used
be
to
honest with you.
D&D where you just do.
Yeah.
But
I might.
How they smelling? I got
Actually,
Some,
I'm pretty sure I specifically don't have rope.
how they smelling? I got some soap.
Yeah. I think you specified you did not want.
can I-
that.
I do
Can
have
I-
50 feet of rope, so I'm going to go
Oh, you
like
do?
hog tie one of them.
I have
Okay.
very
you
little.
could theoretically hog tie both of them.
Yeah,
with
I
rope.
pick mine up after I take the thing off and start walking towards the other one. So
Take the thing. Oh, the tag. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
his clothes.
I'll go to the one that was farthest away.
If you guys
Just
don't
tie him up.
remember, I don't remember who. I think it was you, Phosphorus. You guys have 2 tags with no blood on them, just so you guys are aware.
Yep, we
You
a
also
book,
have that
too.
vial of blood in that book. Yep. There is also just that open book on the ground that thing came out of.
I will go pick it up.
Sigils. Okay.
Are you sure you want me to take a look at this time before you touch it?
I'm first going to examine it. It's with my knowledge of necromancy and
D&D.
Okay. Yeah.
magic and stuff. so
Roll lore necromancy.
I would like to remind you last time you just touched.
I am looking.
Oh, come on. It can't be that strong.
What is it going to make me Doom 3?
Yes.
Look, we took it out so quick. There was no way that it was a difficult enemy or a strong magical item.
What?
Do you want me to take a look at it?
What'd you get?
It's a net one.
Okay.
Do you want me to take a look at it?
Not really,
You're
but I
doomed
have
for.
I will take a look at it.
You are. What are you? Wait. So you're just looking at the book?
Crafter's appraisal.
Yes.
seeing if it's magic.
Oh yeah, you can just use crafting. Yep.
Yep.
You're absolutely
22.
correct. You are not sure what language this is written in. It's written in a different language. You can parse, though, that it seems to be what looks like a similar saying or phrase just over and over again. The text doesn't change that much. Every page just has like the exact same thing. However, that leads you to believe that this is probably under the effect of a secret page spell, which unless you have the code word, if there is one, there doesn't always need to be, or you dispel the magic, it won't actually read what it says.
Try
Granted, that
password.
won't do anything. It changed the language, but
Can I try to identify the language?
yes.
Now that I have can I see if it's abyssal?
It is not abyssal. You know it is not abyssal. You can roll religion or arcana with a +4 circumstance bonus.
We'll do religion because I hate that less. I have a better chance with arcana, but
You have to know your enemy.
I have to stick with my morals.
Yeah.
So this is a +3.
He has morals.
Okay.
15.
15? No idea.
Okay.
So as I'm
my own
like
type of
tying
rules.
up these boggards and
Mm-hmm.
we've established I'm handing them to Raiji.
Mhm.
He's just carrying like
Yeah,
both
one
of
on
them.
each arm.
But as this
Can I
happening,
verify the knots?
You're just getting like soaked by this rainstorm
Yeah.
around me, and I just like keep apologizing, like I'm sorry, and then
This never
when I
happens
get
to
them
me.
on, I'm like okay, and just like walk off
Yeah.
a ways, and I'm gonna refocus
Yeah.
for 10 minutes.
Can I double
Yeah.
check the knots?
I'm also going to refocus. myself.
Yes. So you guys have already refocused today,
I have
you?
not. I have
Oh
not.
yeah, is that a thing you can't just spam?
You can do it to get your curse down, but you can't get another focus point.
Yeah.
So you can lower the curse, but you can't get another focus point. I don't think you have.
I have not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've only used one spell.
Yeah.
Myself.
So you can refocus and get a thing.
Cool.
So you guys take 10 minutes to sit there and just collect yourselves. Hello, GM Jack here with a quick rules correction. What I tell Eamon here is incorrect. As long as you have spent a focus point since the last time you refocused, which Eamon has, you gain one focus point by doing so. I believe we fixed this moving forward, but I'm not certain. Anyways, thanks as always, and back to the action.
I'm
What
trying
are
to catch the water in the storm
what
with
are
my
the
water skin.
other two of
I'd
you
like to
doing?
do 2 things. One, I want to search all the boggards to remove any dangerous items that might have on them.
Okay. Of the ones that are tied up?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And then I
You
want
take
to
all the ones.
re-verify the knots and make sure they are extra secure.
Okay, yeah.
And
Roll a thievery check.
Once all that is done and they are
I
secure,
was a sailor, bro.
You killed
I
them.
got my knots down.
yeah, I killed them. No, I
I'm checking through the
do
mind of a thief.
I do curls with them.
God damn it.
How many frog reps you doing today?
Freps.
It's 23.
23? Yeah, I mean they're pretty secure. Like Eamon says, he was
Sailor.
tied knots a lot. Well, that's a very good point you bring up. And what I will normally, if someone ties something and they try to escape, they use the DC of something else. But I'll use your seafaring lore DC to get out, which is I think better
Even
than
doesn't
anything
have a lot
else
of
could
practical
be.
skills, but knots is one of them.
Yeah, yeah. So you're pretty confident in how tied up
you
they
All
are.
right,
stitches?
and then
Yeah.
I will collect the book, unless you want to hold on to it.
No. You can have it.
I'll hold on to
What
it.
time of day is it?
It is mid couple hours, and then as soon as you came out and woke up for the morning, you followed the fox. So it's about 10, 11.
Should
think
we
we-
take
yeah.
this back to Saynoo and see if he can decipher? I mean,
It
like
would
you said,
probably be
phosphorus.
the best idea for
Can I look around real quick and just see if there's a fox around anywhere that is leading us even further?
That's true.
Yep. Why don't you roll a perception for me?
I don't know how much further I would want to go.
If you guys don't remember, this is just something that because you don't have your penalty, Eamon gave you his rice hat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because
And we
you
also
have
s-
never needed it, but at
we
first you were
saw-
keeping up
I like the
appearances.
vibe.
Yeah, yeah. It is
We
a good
did see that map that there was like some bigger enclosure or something, some fort or house or something that's like listed on this map.
I think
It
that
was,
was the
yeah, it is
tower.
roughly where this was.
Yeah, and then there's the other thing that was really far away.
Yeah, that's what I was
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
Was
two.
it, what
It looks
was
like
that?
two big trees.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't. Like what was drawn?
Yeah.
yeah. It just looked like two big trees, crudely drawn trees.
All right, so we head back, drop these off, and then we can go after the.
Yeah, I got a 7 to look for the fox, so
Maybe we also
Don't see any fox.
7 tails.
I don't have a whole lot of healing left, and
I don't have a whole lot of bombs left.
I would like maybe just like take the day and
Regardless, we might
Learn
want
info.
to check in with.
As you're looking for the fox, Raiji, you see the fox curling around like a cat does, moving between the legs of Eamon.
Oh, the
And
fox
you feel
is by
that
you.
as
Can I-
it gets to you.
can I pick him up?
Roll a nature check.
I don't want to just try to grab it, like slowly getting towards it with my hand to see if it will even let my hands get close.
It's not going to be a thing where if you fail, it like attacks you.
No, roll intimidation.
it's
I just don't want to
you
like
know.
spook it.
Yeah, roll a nature check with a +4 circumstance bonus.
That's a 22.
It lets you pick it up.
I just like pick up. It's a little like gray fox. You said a red fox.
It's a red fox.
Red
yeah.
fox. I just
As you pick it up,
and,
though, its fur,
get it.
a wave comes over the fur, and as you hold it, it perfectly matches your tunic in color.
this is the coolest fox I've ever seen in my life.
I try to pick up phosphorus because I feel left out.
I scratch him.
I'm a biter.
Roll a nature check. No.
Nature check. Roll thievery check.
His name is Mo, and he is mine. As I walk away,
Maybe it is best.
So you
Mo
guys are heading
problems.
back
Yes.
to...
it's MOW,
Barring.
like
It
mowing
is
the lawn.
probably best that we check in with Saynoo as well if he knows anything about these boggards or where they may stem from.
Sounds good. I start jogging.
Can I
Well,
be using?
don't jog.
Yeah, your jog
Slowly.
is very different for
Well,
us.
he said jogging, not full sprinting. So that
Yeah.
is slow for him.
Yeah.
He
It's
jogs...
still faster than
I
me.
jog.
Well,
I
that's
jog
true,
circles
yeah.
around.
He
the,
jogs at the speed
He
you
jogs
guys
as
full
fast as
sprint.
my horse
Yeah,
runs.
yeah.
Jogging
Yeah.
around at the...
I'm just jogging around you guys.
How much energy do you have to burn off, Raiji?
So much.
ADHD's a bitch.
No kidding.
Okay,
Can I cast detect magic to see if this fox is magical, or at least like my best guess? I know it doesn't show me specifically what is.
Yeah,
magical
you
and
send
what
out
is
a
not.
pulse of magic and you do not get no dings.
Okay.
No
Sounds good.
ding-a-ling-lings.
It's just paint.
Yeah, so you guys make
He
your
paints
way...
himself quickly.
Crumbles in my hand.
You guys make your way back to Bahrain. As you get to where you can see the 6 surrounding trees and the Melge in the middle, Saynoo just like steps out from behind a tree as if he was waiting, and he sees you carrying the fox. It would have let you carry it the whole way.
Yeah.
In your arms, and he gives a nod and he says, "I take it you passed your trial with the Melge.
As far as I know, yeah.
Would you like to?" He looks to you, Reggie. He says, "Would you like to take those, put them someplace safe, so to speak?"
Yeah. Where do I need to put them?
We were
Just-
actually hoping to ask you if you had the abilities. We want to question them, but we cannot speak
Salty.
or read their language. And we
Would
thought since
you-
they are of this forest that perhaps you might be of some help.
Would you like these? I have not. Those are not native to here.
Oh,
However,
they're a common like jungle thing.
if you would like, I can allow any of you to speak with them if you wish.
I can definitely interrogate them.
Yeah.
But I do have a question.
Yes.
Something of very big importance. It turns out that I do not know if this is the sole source, but it appears that these creatures were the ones making those sigils on the papers that we found on some of those creatures that attacked.
Okay.
They had an entire setup with cursed blood.
I don't think it was them, though.
I don't think so either. They were not. They seem to be much more combat oriented. They did have one who was gifted with magic, but I'm not sure he had the complexity to pull off something of such a regard. Also, we found this book.
Yeah, show
I
him the
point to
language
phosphorus.
I'll hand over
as
the-
well.
Which ones?
Both
of them?
Yeah, I'll just hand a book.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, one of them is very clearly looks more ominous and magical than the other one. Yeah. Let's give it a go. Saynoo. Oh, that is. They had this. This was with them.
It was
Yes.
in their like tree fort where
But
they
he's
were.
he's talking about the other one, the one
Yes,
the snake came
two
out
of-
of,
two
or
of
the
these-
serpentine thing.
Those two brought it, and
Yeah.
it caused a creature.
A really weak snake ghost. Cannot emphasize how weak it was.
Very unnatural. Can I?
Well, it's that book is written in Protean, which is interesting to say the least.
Do I know what that is?
No, none of you would know what this
That's
is.
Greninja's
I can't
hidden
even
ability.
roll for it.
No. Well, I mean, you already made a check
Oh,
to
yeah,
not
that's right.
recognize the language,
Well,
and if you
I-
don't know the language, you probably
I
don't
didn't know if I
a
didn't know
lot
the
about
name.
Let me roll.
it. Either way,
I know it.
I'm not having you roll because Saynoo can tell you what he knows, and there's
I
no way
was
you
gonna
would
ask,
know
yeah, I was
more
gonna-
than what he knows. So it's just a
What-
pointless
I'm
roll,
not,
basically.
I'm
Yeah.
not familiar with this tongue. What is it?
They are, as they say, agents of chaos. I believe they played a hand in the creation of the mortal plane, but they normally appear, as you say, serpentine, with the head of a primeval beast.
That checks out.
Are they all that weak?
I do not know which one you ran into.
Why? What kind of abilities would someone have to possess to summon one of these, or is it just?
It
Does the
depends
book
on
just
what.
naturally?
They're quite fickle beings, so it might. Well, if it's written in Protean, this book probably belonged to the Protean. I can't imagine these boggards.
We do have one more book the boggards
Writing.
had that it doesn't look, as far as I remember, out of game. It doesn't look like the exact same language.
Oh no, it's definitely not. Renister has now. Sorry, Phosphorus has now identified it as Abyssal.
Yeah,
The language.
and it seems to be abyssal. I haven't really heard much about that language. Or correct me if I'm wrong. Is it the language of the demons of
Of hell, yes.
hell? Didn't know that was real.
This is. I'm just remembering this. Did they ever say what the other brother of the River Bandit's speciality was? Do they know anything about it? Have we learned anything about him?
No. You would know. The main thing you would know, though, is that the one you killed is the one that had magic. No one else within the
Gotcha.
band of
Okay.
river bands they knew had magic.
Okay, yeah, that's where I was actually going with that.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah. Come with. Follow me, as he walks.
Are we bringing? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And he.
I also have it register out of game if you're planning on questioning them. My intimidation's also pretty slick. So if you need assistance, I don't know how that works.
you
if
talk
you're
to my
doing different
character out
language.
of game.
No. Sorry.
Renister out of
Micah.
game.
Micah.
I was also a little confused by that, but no.
Sorry.
Register out of game.
Out of game,
Yeah.
I just don't like you very much.
Eamon may be helpful too, but if you can only cast it on one person, I'd say Renister is probably the more scary boy for it.
But yeah, he walks you into Imelge, and it opens up for you guys, and he
So
motions for
crazy
you
that
to
we get
just
to go in there.
set him down somewhere. Again, it's just like a lightly illuminated with blue light chamber with a very large. It looks like it. Unlike the other ones, there's no rooms or anything. It just is empty on the inside as it goes up into darkness.
I just set him down.
Yep.
Wherever he says.
And he says,
Just toss him in the corner.
Yeah. Not gently. Just gotta toss them like they're bags.
I myself would like to listen in. I can give up to. Well, if you would wish, I can let you all listen in as well and speak and understand them.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, the more the merrier.
I think
Should we let Renister take the lead on this?
for the sake of
I would like Raiji presence.
maybe I should take maybe
Okay.
one of you does not listen and one of you reads. I can allow you to read both of these languages as he points to the book, but you wouldn't but the books, but you would not understand.
I'll do
the-
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you let him read, them listen, and I'll just stand there.
Yes.
Well, one of I can only allow you to read and understand one of the books. So maybe one of you takes one book, one of you takes the other one, and then me and two others.
I mean, if we have time, I could just knock both out.
I cannot
Which
owe
one?
you instead of
Yeah.
so,
him
so
do
no
one,
one person
then
does
take
not
the
listen and
Yeah.
I cast it on you and then I cast it on you again. Okay. Yes. Who is not listening in?
That's me.
okay.
Raiji's just off doing push-ups
Yeah.
in the corner.
I'll stand there.
He's the muscle.
Yes, I need you
Cross
because
your arms, flex them.
Yeah, which
Get the veins
which
popping
book
a
would you
little
like first to go through?
Let's start with the abyssal one.
Okay. He takes his staff and it just glows a faint green and he just taps it on your forehead and you can now read the book. He does the same with the two of you, Eamon and Renister. And he does it on himself, except he doesn't tap himself. It just glows for a quick sec. Yeah. You give yourself a concussion until you can read and understand a new language.
He just
and then he
oils Raiji
he
up
steps
and-
back and he motions to the tied up boggards who are still unconscious to the two of you, Renister and Eamon, letting you take the lead.
we used to do this thing in the city where I was from. It was what was it called? It was positive guard, negative guard, something like that.
Oh, the whole good bad thing. Like
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
no.
Anyway,
Lawful,
regardless, I will
lawful,
be the,
unlawful, neutral.
No, that sounds a little bit better
Chaotic.
to me.
Okay.
Basically,
Wait, we don't have those.
so I will be a source of intimidation. Though, unfortunately, I was not able to show off my battle prowess last time, so that's why Raiji will be in there. He'll be, he did kill their little pet, so I think if I point to him, he might, scare
I hate
them.
that you guys view these boggards as more of a threat than that thing because you killed it so quickly.
When they sent their underling after Raiji.
Yes, I know, right?
And they sit their little squeaky dog out.
Yeah.
Super weak. Just cannot emphasize that enough.
Wonderful.
I don't know.
It's gonna suck
Did
the
we
next time we
learn
meet
what?
ones.
I remember we kind of got an idea about what boggards are, about how they
they're
battle.
They're a very aggressive race.
Okay.
They're basically just known for being extraordinarily territorial and in every way dicks.
I'm not sure how well they will react to positivity. It seems if they care about strength, that only strength will be matter. But that could work.
Eamon
or
kind
not
of like
for you.
wipes a smile off his face and kind of stands up a little like straighter and broader.
No, you're just.
What'd you say?
Stick to your strengths.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You stick to your strengths.
Raiji is just going to stand
You're very handsome.
right behind both of them, arms folded, flexing a little bit, and smiling.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
That's
And
good.
that's
I
it.
like that. See,
why don't you
learn
make-
from him.
An intimidation check,
Okay. No.
Raiji.
Arms
17.
are smaller and
Okay.
inside a poncho.
Any checks the two of you make in during this interrogation will have a flat +1 because the entire time Raiji, a big muscly, strange looking man, is just standing behind you flexing.
If you get out your scary lady, and if they're frightened at all by magic, at the very least, even if I don't use words, I can
That is a good point.
make
They
things appear
probably
they might not like.
These ones definitely seemed more mundane, so maybe they will.
I walk over
react
and just
to it.
kind of I say, "All right, I'll let you start," and I go up and just kind of like
Do you mind
kick
healing
him
one
awake.
of them a little bit?
The one that's dying.
Yeah.
None of them are dying.
Just
They're just both unconscious.
I might need to rough one up a bit.
Okay. I have something for that. If they start to die, I can keep them from that.
Okay, sounds like a plan. And then
I just go like kick their feet, and if they startle awake, I just kind of back up and let Renisteer step in front of me. I kind of step off to the side, but a little bit back
Okay.
behind
You
him.
want both of them awake or just one of them?
We'll start with the one that is not damaged, so that he can see his friend.
They're
that
both-
is
They're both damaged
both
to the
went
point of
unconscious.
unconscious.
okay. I
So
guess
they're
you just
both kind of on
described
equal
one
levels.
One of
better
them-
with
one
like
of them has-
blisters and boiling stuff.
One of them
one of them has
is
much more varied.
one of
damage.
them is a lot more visibly hurt. The other one, the only visible damage other than maybe a welt is the that lightning you hit him
Actually,
with.
before I kick one, I drag whichever one, either one, the one
The more
that's still
visibly
Yes,
injured.
I want to drag him up to Raiji's feet, and
Okay.
even if Raiji like puts his foot up on it or something to look like
Yeah.
scary, I
Uh-huh.
don't know. The idea that one is awake and one is like
Yes.
in clearly more danger. So kick one awake after I drag one over, then I
Yeah.
step behind, Renisteer a bit.
It just.
I'm just
looks
gonna
at
have
you.
already been like, because they're short, right?
I mean, it's. It can't. If it's hogtied, it can't really sit. So it's just laying on its side.
Can I
Yeah,
lean
no,
him
I'm
against
gonna be
something
like-
the wall, or like lean him up?
Yeah, he can be sitting up against the wall.
Can I
Yeah.
just sit him up against the wall, slap him awake?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be squatted like right in front of him, like a 2 feet away from him,
Okay.
just like squatted in his
Yeah.
face.
They have long tongues. Careful.
He kind of opens his eyes and looks around a bit, and just looks at you guys.
Why were you in the forest? This isn't your area.
Roll intimidation. The +1 circumstance bonus.
Can I
And
assist?
the +2.
That's the +1.
Oh, it is just a +1.
Yeah, that's Raiji's doing.
+4 circumstance, I thought you said?
+1.
Oh, +1.
Was that a bit or did I?
No, I actually thought you said 4.
No.
I
just
think I'm
one.
used to you saying 4, but
10.
can I assist at all?
Not
If I'm-
immediately. I mean, this doesn't ruin it for you,
Okay.
but not immediately. He just squints his eyes and looks at you. Licks his lips.
I can tell you're not from around here, and I can see what was going on in your tree. Why were you there? I kind of growl at him this time.
Okay.
I'm going to be like, you know how like with strings you can like weave like in between your hands and make symbols? I'm
Mhm.
kind of doing the equivalent of that with like lightning.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. Well, so you make an intimidation check to assist Renisteer's check. So you go first, Eamon.
and I get a +1 from
Yep.
from Raiji.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, that's a 17.
Okay. You get a +2 now, Renisteer. +1.
24.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one that got hit by Amon's lightning, and as soon as he starts doing that again, the fear of God is put in him, and he says,
Forrest, yeah, we're here. What are you? We were supposed to come to your books. The snake thing's supposed to eat your books.
Sneak thing?
Snake, I think he said.
Snake.
The-
Oh, snake.
It's a heavy accent.
The guy, the dude killed. The thing he killed easily.
You're right.
points to-
He can definitely
points
kill
to
things
Reggie.
very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Is he-
easily.
And Reggie, just so you know, there's one right in front of you.
Is he
on
gonna
the
kill
floor.
Quag?
Depends how upfront you are with me.
"Are you lying?"
No.
Okay, so you legitimately don't intend to kill these things if they cooperate.
Correct.
Okay,
I'm a man of my word. Lizard of my word.
He only speaks for one of us.
Okay. Well, yeah. So,
Who sent you here? I can tell you're not very familiar with magic. That book was not yours. That's very apparent. Whose was it?
Lewis book. With the snaky thing.
The snake told you to.
Yeah, he did. No, he did. That's the book we're talking about,
The
though.
one the snake
Yes,
came out of.
yes, the snake book. What?
Yeah.
Whose was that?
I don't know. Burke just had it.
Who's Burke?
Oh, he magic leader.
Why
He-
you?
Sometimes we misbehave. He melts our skin with acid.
Sounds like a nice guy. Well, he's dead now.
Oh yeah, saw his corpse.
Definitely.
There wasn't much left.
Oh yeah, just legs.
That's a delicacy where I come from. Anyway,
Oh.
anyway.
I have a feeling you could convince creatures that you're going to eat them.
well, yeah, he's a fucking
Who
giant
needs to
lizard.
convince
man.
that?
know.
Who needs to convince?
What,
Yes, well.
what else do you need?
Why were you down here?
The snake was supposed to eat your books. I told
What
you.
for?
I don't know.
Where did you come from?
Supposed to eat our books?
Yeah, he's supposed
What
to eat
books
your
do we
books.
have?
I don't know. It's just the tree with all the books.
Why were your friends there before you got there?
What?
You didn't get there till
We go
later.
we scout out the tree with the books. It's hard to get into.
Are there others of you?
Not
Here.
that you haven't killed. Oh,
How far away did you travel?
What's your guys' perception modifier?
3.
+4.
And +1 if he's lying.
Yeah, you all feel confident that so far he's being honest with you. He seems terrified, and he believes you that he will live if he is open about everything that he says.
If I were to let you go, where would you go?
I don't
Be honest.
I don't know.
Do you have a home?
But no, the tree. But
I thought you said it wasn't yours. You were scouting it out. It was someone else's.
no, we scouted the tree, the books, but the tree.
He's
we
talking
live
about
in.
the elven tree.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. We used to be.
Saying
Far
the
away.
tree in this jungle is rather vague.
Where was your home before you came to that tree?
The swamps.
Why did you come all this way over here?
Cause Burke did. He had work things.
Did you ever see Burke work with anyone that wasn't a boggard?
Hooded thingy boy.
What race was he?
Did he look
Did
more
he-
like
What?
me?
Did he have pointy ears? What was his skin color?
He wasn't a boggard, so
But you don't know what he was otherwise.
I just saw the back of him.
He was hooded.
It was roughly him sized. He didn't do the.
And he does
Did
he moves his hands like
Did
he
he
did
ever
lightning.
mention his name?
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, he doesn't know.
Would your friend know? I point to his buddy passed out on the ground.
I don't think so.
Did you ever hear why they wanted to eat the books? Why he wanted that to happen?
Well, the snake guy was. He seemed pretty excited about it. It was kind of creepy.
Do you know how to activate that book again?
The book.
The book the snake came out of.
The one you opened up, the big snake came out of.
Could you
it.
do that
don't-
again?
Get the snake out of it. You killed him. You can't.
Can you open that? What the snake came out of?
I don't think. I think there's only one snake in the book, and you killed it. So
So he
Have
just
you
lives
ever
in the-
done anything else with the book besides bring the snake out?
No, he writes in it though. The snake. Well, he wrote in it.
How could he ride in it when he was inside of it?
I don't know.
Okay.
He wrote in it.
What
He was in it, and then words were made.
what was the deal with the seals, the paper you put on your heads?
Who gave you those?
They said it. The hooded guy. Well, Burke, but I got him from the hooded guy. But we got, Blood Boy. We got blood from the thingy, and then we put it on the seals.
What did Burke get out of this?
What did he get?
Yes, clearly if this was for the hooded man, there was probably a reason he came down for him.
I don't know. We kind of just do what he said or he'd kill us, so
I throw my voice over to Saynoo without looking back, and I say, "This isn't going well. Is there anything else you would advise us asking him? Does this ring any bells for you at all? Anything sound familiar? Anything sound like something you've heard before in the forest?"
Was the tree they are referring to is probably where our scribes and all of our records are. Getting in there would be very bad. Why don't all of you roll except Phosphorus? Actually, Phosphorus can roll it.
And that's a place we are not allowed, correct?
A religion or an Arcana check.
Any circumstance?
+2 circumstance, yeah, because you have a lot of information.
That is 21.
Same here, 21.
I got a natural 20.
11.
What about checks?
You're just focused on your rippling biceps.
That's the first
You hear
time
him
I've
go,
rolled with a plus on religion.
Yeah. Nothing new sparks any connections of like further knowledge on anything you've heard about, specifically on what kind of protean that might have been.
What books in particular was Burke trying to get eaten? All of them?
But hey, I think just the whole. There wasn't any particular. I don't think. Oh,
I go up and whisper in Minister's ear, and I say, "I don't think this is going any further than this."
I just turn towards him and say, I still am going to ask. Just sometimes you have to apply more pressure to get them to remember.
Hit him if you want.
Not yet. He's been honest with me. Maybe if we continue this nice conversation, I won't have to put you in my jaws.
Do frogs have kneecaps, and can we break them?
Again, it is a delicacy where I come from, so I'm saying this solely so he can hear that.
yeah. What's a kneecap?
I point
That
like I
answers
like
my
stick
question.
my claw like right where his like
Oh,
leg
yeah.
hinges.
Yeah,
Quite
we
tasty.
Need, we need those.
Usually we put a little bit of salt on there, slow roast, very nice. Little butter on it. Anyway, we can talk more about that later.
Roll another intimidation check. +4 circumstance bonus.
18.
Okay. Are you still scared of you?
What before this hooded man came up? Were you just with your tribe? Just
Yeah, we just fought these, but then we got most of us got taken out by the stick things.
have you seen anything crazy with them? Obviously, there's the tiny ones. Have you seen any bigger ones or
What?
the big stick men?
Yeah.
Did you see anyone besides just the like normal sized ones?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
But when you say normal,
The
you mean
like
you
my
guys?
height, yes.
Yeah. Well,
Nothing-
they're not quite your size, but yeah.
Nothing bigger than that though.
No.
Okay. All right. I think my curiosity is satiated. I'll ask you again. Where do you plan to go now?
No, we're a long way from home, and
Good.
I don't really know how we got here. So, yeah. You guys know where the swamps are? Or
It's a long way away from here. I can tell you that.
Probably need my kneecaps for that, huh?
Do I know how many?
I love that he's already saying kneecaps and doesn't quite understand
what they are.
Yeah.
He just thinks
Just
they're
learned them
legs.
and he's
Yeah.
terrified of losing them.
This guy has really long kneecaps.
Okay. Do I know, at least from the swamp we've been to, how many days of rations it takes?
I mean, all of you would be loosely aware that the swampy part of there's
near
a
a
swampy part of the Equine rainforest that is adjacent to the river, because the river kind of just spills in the swamps. There is also a massive portion of the Equine rainforest that's kind of adjacent to the coast, very west of Koi, that is all swamp. There's no rivers.
So
it's just like
The
a swamp
boggards
area.
I've ran into before were there.
Yes, that's where you
But
ran into them before. Yeah.
Is there? Yeah, so is there one
You're
relatively
very
close?
far away from any swamp.
Okay.
Like
So
A month and a half away from the swamp that I was in.
yeah, and then in terms of like the rivery area that's swampy, it isn't really a swamp, but is swamp-like and marsh-like. At least, still, you're talking probably about a month away.
I want to say to Saynoo again, throwing my voice with my ring. Say, could you guarantee safe passage for these boggards?
No, why would we do that? We are killing them. No.
Did you hear Renister? He said he would not harm them if they cooperated.
Why?
You have to ask him, I suppose.
They have infiltrated.
I'm assuming I'm
this
hearing
is
none of
your
this.
domain.
No,
not-
it's all common.
Oh.
Yeah, you.
This
can-
is your domain, not ours. You are in charge. You have the final say here, so you can decide.
They are underling nothings who came here on the orders of someone who is dead. I don't wish to.
And I believe if they leave, they will fall under a similar banner. No.
Well, that's what we're getting to. Oh, I have another question for you, my little tied-up friend. Do you know anything about those? I know we figured out their names. What are those plant things?
Mandragoras.
Do you know what are those big plant monsters?
Wait. What are you talking about?
The mandragores. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to
the
explain
small
it.
ones.
Yeah, I'm trying to. No, the big ones we fought. Well,
the big ones.
The one that
Yeah.
give birth.
because it has the. No. The ones that fought us on the pond.
Yeah, the
and they had
mandragores are
monsters.
smaller than these things.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
They're like knee height. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I guess I was comparing it to the one
they
we
just did a
originally
lot of
fought.
damage.
They are bigger than that one. Yeah, but
okay.
they're
I
smaller
was
than these
thinking.
things.
Yeah, I was still thinking they're bigger.
Yeah. Not by much, but they are
Yeah,
a little
okay.
smaller. Yeah.
Do you know where did those plants come from? The very angry plants. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. What?
It had your symbol on it. The paper.
Oh, we don't have a symbol.
The paper you were making in the tree with the blood. They had those on them. They were very angry little plant creatures.
I don't know what that is.
You've never seen anything before that?
Can I
The-
check to see if he's lying?
Yeah. Everyone can make a perception check. You, if it consists of a lie, you get your thing.
Yeah.
Renestar.
I don't even roll. I can't,
Unnatural 20.
16.
Okay.
can't tell what they're saying. I don't know.
Yeah, he just seems very confused.
So the
He
only
seems like
thing-
he really doesn't know.
The only thing out of the other boggards you've seen is the weird snake. And the hooded man.
Well, yeah. Well, there's weird creatures in this place.
Yes,
but yeah.
the only thing out of the ordinary.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to give you two options now, my friend. If you promise to go as far away from this place and never come back, ever, never speak of the elves, nothing, I will let you walk out of here, and I will even try to get you some food to get back to your swamps.
As you say this, Saynoo says, they cannot leave. They know where we are. They do not leave here alive.
At that, I just kind of raise my eyebrows and just kind of step away.
You are a very rare exception, the four of you. These are not creatures I am willing to make that same exception with.
What if they serve us?
I don't want to have to try to babysit.
But I do not feel right about these things are not very
I'll
Right.
watch them.
You guys saying this in common?
yes.
I mean,
So he doesn't understand the boggart.
if you want, I can just. I can make it go quiet.
I don't feel right about this.
I mean, this is their custom. I mean, you are in a land where this is the law.
It's a fair point. Still,
They don't operate under the same societal rules we do, and it might feel uncomfortable, but it's the law of the land.
that is a fair point. I'm
No.
not-
It's the law of the people.
I mean, yes, the land doesn't make laws. They might where you come from. but I agree.
Actually, the land actually might literally make laws here.
Yes, it's yeah.
This
I
might be
wasn't
one of the
gonna say it,
places
but
where the land literally does.
I'm fairly sure a tree does
kinda
make the law
speak
here.
to be, so
Yeah, but it's a small amount of land then.
I want
here to
no
argue
part.
law
I want no
with your
part in this. I
biceps.
will leave this up to you, Saynoo. But I do not feel right about killing 2 captured, weak creatures that were just following the orders of something much smarter than them.
That is okay if you wish to leave. That is not if you wish to leave the premises while I take care of them. That is fine. But they
I'll-
will be taken care of.
I'll keep them.
You can keep their corpses. But they do not leave this tree alive.
That's
I
so
don't
hard.
agree with it, but I understand. And if this is your lens, I will not argue. And I sort of like throw my shield over my shoulder and like stand up and just like walk out of the room.
Okay. Yeah. You exiting Melze? Does anyone else wish to leave?
I'm still reading.
Yeah.
I kind of need him to read.
You
the
just,
book,
you
so-
just put your noise canceling headphones in.
No.
and-
No, I'll just turn to him. I have a poison water flask. Do you want me to just use that, or
How humane is it? It's rat poison.
it's arsenic? These guys are already injured. It shouldn't be too bad.
How much damage does it do? And like, how quickly does it do damage?
Do you have
I
any
guess is the
pillows
question.
around?
Just smother them.
It's onset 10 minutes, maximum duration 5 minutes, 1d4 poison damage. Stage 2, 1d6 poison damage.
I
Stage
would
3, 2d6 poison.
I would rather just make it instant.
Oh, fair enough. I offered. And I go back to the book.
I leave.
Okay.
I'll follow Raiji and Renistir.
Yeah, I don't know. I figured that from my perspective, I'm not a goody good two shoes, but
I mean,
like,
you're literally your whole thing is that you believe
and I
in
don't
second chances.
and
so-
I don't think he's using his power corruptively. Like I do think
Yeah.
that he's like
He's
this
not
is-
like, I
this
love
is-
killing.
Yes,
it's a tough
this is his-
situation. You see
yeah.
both sides. Yeah. And you guys leave. Phosphorus, you're there for it. He just hits his staff a couple times, and vines reach out from MLJ and just click, click, 2 necks snapped. And then he turns to you and he says, "Anything from these books?" And I'll tell you what you found in the book.
Okay.
As they're slowly lowering the corpses of frogs into a giant Venus flytrap in the background.
And then it's a giant pot with boiling water.
Just the legs.
On an unrelated note, we're eating good tonight. Frog
Yeah.
legs are back on the
So
menu.
the
fried frog
book,
legs.
the Abyssal book, looks to be someone's notes on Bahrain. Everything from guard patterns to a general description of what each tree is for. The tone of the notes implies that, like they said, the Saynoo, the tree where the elves' riders work and all their history is kept, is the target and of most importance. Though in there's nothing that states what they plan to do when they get in there or why
what
it's
the
the
actual target is.
Yeah, but it is just a very detailed account. It strikes you with you of someone doing thorough casing of a place.
Okay.
A lot of it is hypothesizing ways to get around how basically only Jaydun elves can enter the trees.
Could I have just
So-
been like straight translating this?
Yeah, for sure. You can be writing it down into your own. Yeah.
And then so I'll give him the load on that.
Okay. Yep.
And do you want me
Yep.
to take a look at the second one?
Yes. He does the same thing again. Taps you on the forehead. And that one is a lot quicker to go through because it's just the same phrase written over and over and over again.
That's right.
And that phrase is
Don't kill the frogs.
They will save this land.
Oh.
The frog who wields this is the one the prophecy speaks
It
of.
says, "All who look upon these pages shall be cursed to live a life of law." Over and over and over and over and over.
Interesting. Saynoo, can you dispel magic on this book?
I can try. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. He touches it with a staff, and it covers in vines, and then a flower blooms. And as the flower blooms, it very clearly blooms like a dead flower. And there's like not a concerned look, but like a semi scowl on Saynoo's face, and he says, "This is heavily guarded magic. I don't know if me alone will be able to crack this."
Might hold on to the book then.
Yes, you can. Yes.
Guys,
What does it say?
those who read the pages are cursed to live a life of law. It's over and over again.
Well, yeah. Well, you would explain the secret.
Yeah.
The
I
spell
believe it's
and
magic like covering what the true contents are.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go on back to my companions
Yes.
now. Thank you.
Yeah. He
turn
lets
and
you
walk
out?
away.
Because he sort of pulls out a fork and a knife.
do I-
from his belt.
As you leave, he says, "Tell Eamon whenever you are ready, we can proceed with his final step."
Do you...
Do we get to know what the final step is?
Well, once it involves all of you, so I figured it'd be better if I tell all of you than just you. But yeah,
That's fair enough. We'll probably do it tomorrow. We're probably going to want to rest. Just giving you a,
sure, yes,
giving you a heads
Yeah,
up
no,
on the time frame.
no worries.
Ballpark.
Yeah, it's ballpark.
He takes out
figure.
a ledger.
Mark
and
it in
he's
your
like, okay,
calendar.
well, I'm busy till 10, so
Shit.
Yeah,
All right,
actually.
let's plan on 1.
yeah.
Do I still feel off, as in like the doom condition?
Oh yeah,
I would then wait for Saynoo to come out because I'm not going back in, obviously.
Okay, yeah. He goes out. He comes out eventually. Yeah.
I need to discuss something with you. When we found those seals that were on both the frogs and I keep forgetting their names, the little plant things, mandragoras, and those mandragoras we found. I touched the string that was
I start
housing
laughing.
the blood used to make them. I don't feel quite right.
Yeah. You have
ever since
a
then.
dark cloud over you,
Is there any
darker
way?
than normal.
Eamon's behind him, conjuring a storm.
Yeah, you fool.
Is there any way to dispel such a thing?
Give me one moment, and he motions for you to sit, and he sits, and he says, "Do not be alarmed." And like I described, his book gets covered, was covered in vines. Semi like a circular shape covers you with just plant material, and a flower begins to bloom on it.
Do I bend and cough?
You motherfucker. And it blooms into this beautiful white lily flower, and you are no longer doomed.
You're actually not undead anymore either.
You are fully. You just cast a full 9th level resurrection.
Back to
memory comes
guard
back.
duty.
But yeah, you're no longer doomed 1. And he says that darkness should have lifted.
I'm sort of like adjusting my shoulders, like a weight had been lifted off.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Also,
Pop your shoulder back in.
not that you need my affirmation, but I understand why the froglings needed to die. But I just do not feel right about seeing death to something that is substantially weaker than myself. But I understand your reasoning.
He nods and says, "I do not think it is fair of me to ask for your full understanding, but I appreciate the sentiment.
I-
Couldn't
That is
be
such a-
less."
that is such a douchey thing to say.
I
What do
do.
you mean?
It's like
You don't get it.
I'm sorry you don't understand.
Well, I think he's more.
I don't expect you to fully understand everything that I'm
I mean, that's
thinking.
exactly what he's saying.
He's- he is-
He's not a Jaden elf. He doesn't
Yeah,
live
he's not
somewhere
the
here. He's
leader
not
of
from
the-
here. So
Well, I will,
douche or not, that's what he says.
as somebody from
I'm
a
just saying.
city with quite a bit of conflict, there is certain checks and balances in place to make sure that a city such as this stays intact, and I understand that at the very least.
He looks around quickly and he says, "Does Eamon have a way to help you when you are injured? Or does your condition stop everything he has?"
As far as Eamon goes, he has
He's
He has
completely
more
fucking
ability.
worthless.
he has more means to harm than help me.
My
unfortunately.
first aid kit goes a long way.
It does, yes. Okay.
But unfortunately, his magic does not extend to my condition. As I kind of like eye
Yeah.
myself up and down.
Give me some time. I might have something to help you with that.
I would appreciate that, of course. Yeah, if we are in fighting form, all the better.
And again, I appreciate all of Phosphorus's help, but I'm telling you this because I'm not sure if he will tell the others. Honestly, the rest of you, when you are ready, we will move forward with the trial. So just at
We-
any point,
We will
come
be
together
ready.
Me.
We will be ready.
Phosphorus goes to the casino tree.
The casino tree. What the fuck?
Eamon is trying to find, for the rest of the day, not to the point of like belligerence, but like a little something to drink.
Oh yeah, they have.
Well, some-
Oh,
well,
yeah,
some-
they do.
Yeah, they got some.
Do they have
yes,
something
yeah,
to
they
smoke?
Yeah, they would have
Plants
stuff
of
to
various
smoke.
kinds?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Could I,
Partake.
I guess they don't buy, but could I stock up some of those?
Yeah, I mean they just would give you whatever you want, and you would go to the orchard and you would see a high as fuck sunflower. Of Sunny sitting on Snyder, his beetle.
I'd
Does
dap
anyone go
Sunny
with
up.
him?
I would, yeah.
I'd probably look for them after I was.
Yeah. So,
We got drunk.
okay, yeah. So, I mean, basically all of you would end up in the orchard. But yeah, you see Sunny, and he gives you a wave.
Sunny, how's it going?
Oh, so fucking good. How are you guys? What's been going on?
Just all kinds of things, man.
Foot, okay?
Oh yeah, guys. Saynoo says that whenever you're ready, we'll be able to start the next part of your.
Have I
test.
arrived yet?
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
I guess we'll say tomorrow.
That's kind of why I
Probably
told
for
you.
the best.
You
Yeah, you probably
Can you
gonna
heal
want
me?
to sleep after this.
Yeah, what is that? Does it have a name?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Can
I?
you- can
But it
you
works
heal
on a
me?
planet like me,
Anybody?
which not a lot of stuff
How are-
does.
how
But
are
I
your-
guess- I
how
guess
are-
yeah, it makes sense because it's fey magic or whatever.
How are your eyes bloodshot? They're just dots.
I don't have eyes. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
How do they have bags under them?
Who are you?
Right.
Oh yeah, you have never seen this boy. So imagine around a 2 foot tall, just sunflower man, and where there would be eyes and mouths, there are just lighter colored seeds that
Yeah,
move as he speaks.
I was introduced to him when I was off screen. So,
Oh yeah, that's correct. Yep, you're right.
but yeah,
Are you
Yeah.
wearing a Rastafarian hat? That seems
no.
culturally insensitive.
Mm-mm. That's just my braided petals.
You're a white dude
Uh,
with dreads. Just say it.
Yeah. I'm literally a fucking plant.
anyway,
Hey, you,
Eamon,
Yeah.
you smell like.
can you heal me?
Are you bloody?
No, but
He's got maybe a couple twisted ankles when he jumps.
I'm
Sleep it
not
off,
going to
my
be able
friend.
to sleep
Hey,
it off.
hey,
It's
hey.
enough.
Hey, this will heal you.
Do I smell patchouli oil?
I just like slap my hand on your shoulder and I heal you. So it'll be 2d8 plus 8.
I'm not
1d8 plus 8.
I'm not 100% sure. I forgot how much you heal overnight.
You heal your con modifier times your level.
Great. I cast healing on the first level on you, and you heal 10 more hit points.
Hey, somebody says, who see phosphorus? Hmm?
You see, I'm not a big fan of having mind-altering substances as I down an entire thing of the liquor.
That made you throw up pretty hard last time, man.
It
I
did.
don't know
Let's see if
you
I do
wanna-
it again.
Yeah, you just chugged it
Concept, right?
like last
Yeah,
time.
make a fortitude
Fortitude
saving throw
save.
with the +4 circumstance bonus.
I'm just trying to relax a bit. I'm not even trying to like forget anything. I'm just
uppers, downers, screamers, criers.
I
What are you
just-
looking for?
it's just a cool craft to me. I like
25.
I like sitting
Yeah,
and thinking
you-
about things.
No alcohol's gotten the best of you twice, phosphorus.
Eamon's like a tobacco pipe smoker.
I
It's
got
like
the-
a,
Is there any
it's like a
anything
pretentious form of smoking.
specific you guys want to do for the rest of that day?
I got my wild side out in guard college.
I want to see if they'll let me into the
But it's
scribe-
doing a
scribe
frat.
tree.
Oh, definitely not. No, not even.
even under
Going home to do
supervision?
laundry. at your
no,
Hobbit
yeah,
parents'
not a
house.
chance. You bring it up to anybody, and it's not even. It is immediately shut down in every way, shape, or form.
Well, I'd like to bring this up to Saynoo. Now I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to read titles, I guess, of like the books. I just want to see if I can figure out what they're looking for.
I appreciate the interest in the sentiment, but we will have our scribes take care of that.
All right, fine.
I'm just
Also, did you tell them?
I did.
Okay.
I
thank you.
almost immediately. That was like the first thing I did.
Okay, but just asking, just to clarify,
Yeah,
for no other reason.
I feel like you're judging me right now. That's kind
No,
of
I
harsh.
would never.
as you're just like drunk,
Yeah,
stumbling
just
over your words.
absolutely.
He pulls the gun out. I would like to be done.
Hey, I'm holding my liquor now. For now.
Yeah. So
No,
yeah.
you're just not throwing up.
What,
That doesn't mean you're
what would
holding
you
your
guys like
I'm
to do
holding
for the rest of the
I'm
day?
a functioning drunk.
Phosphorus gets drunk. You
I'd
can
look-
smoke things that aren't like psychedelics or. They
I want
won't
to smoke
fuck with your
like
mind.
the equivalent of just like
yeah,
tobacco.
They would absolutely have
Probably
Like,
join
PCP.
in that.
I don't want
Probably.
to collect as many
I'd
of
go
those as I
train somewhere.
can.
okay.
but like by myself, not
who's-
like in the training ground.
Who's doing bath
Okay.
salts?
Yeah. Any specifics to your training?
No, I probably just like climb trees
Mhm.
as high as I
Just
can,
a child.
Okay.
and then just run down them and do
Okay.
it again.
yeah.
I
And then you mark with your kunai the highest you get, and then
yeah.
Believe it.
yeah, okay.
if Renister, I just want to grab. This sounds so douchey to ask. Like, do they have tables here? But I want to grab if there is a table around somewhere to sit with Renister and just
Mhm.
hang,
Yeah.
Yeah, just smoke up.
Absolutely.
smoke, talk about what we've been through.
Yeah.
Smoke
Sonny will be there
tobacco
with you.
every day.
Sunny's with us.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
he smoking?
Yeah, not the same stuff you're smoking, but
He's just like
He's Gonzo.
yeah,
Sounds
for
like
sure.
just-
Yeah.
Are you Karen?
He turns to you, Renister. He's like, "This is way better stuff than I have."
You said Saynoo. Is it Sunny?
Oh, Sunny.
Okay.
Sorry, not Saynoo.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. I'm like,
He's like, I
I'm
should
like,
have killed those
we should
frogs.
roleplay that if he's
so
gonna be
sorry.
chilling with us all day.
No, it is Sunny. My bad.
Bro, I didn't know you were cool like that.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
yeah,
high
yeah.
five him.
That's my bad.
Dap him up.
that's
the
my
bad
bad.
arm.
This is crazy when I fucking killed
Sorry
those
about
guys,
that.
right?
Crazy that you saved my life and lost your arm.
Dude, it's horrible to be king. That's all I'm saying.
Can I actually turn to Sunny?
Yeah.
Do you still have items to sell?
I didn't bring anything to sell. No, I mean, it's all back in Koi. But we can take a look when you get back. We got a lot of stuff. And don't tell. This is clearly loud enough for you to hear Renister. He says, don't tell Renister, but I fucking drugs.
At that, as he says, don't start Renister, I would just cover his mouth.
Okay, yeah. He covers his mouth. He's...
Can I?
He does it.
Okay. Is it like incomprehensible?
Yeah.
Okay. What? Wait. What was he about to say?
I have no idea.
He just collapses and falls asleep.
I just narrow
It doesn't
my
even make a noise, just like a soft flower.
Yeah, it's like a-
he just like floats down.
Yeah. Like he turns 2D.
I'll just like squint my eyes and look at him and then look at Phosphorus. And
I'm
then
going to
just,
bed.
It's like noon.
Yep.
He like he full on starts sprinting away.
Yeah.
Zigzags, like
So-
stumbles away.
Eventually, all of you guys make it back to where you guys rest, and you get a full sleep in.
Oh,
All right.
shit, I am injured. I probably should have gotten healed.
I mean, you could have done that beforehand if there's any way to be healed.
I cannot heal you at all. I can treat your wounds.
Let's try that.
Okay.
Try not to cripple me even further.
3d6 plus 3.
As long as he doesn't screw it up, right?
No, I don't do that because since you can only benefit it once per day, there's no way you can fuck it up because it'd be
I only
pretty
have-
shitty if you could.
I only have five left, but
Was like the cool guy in the movie where he put like alcohol in a towel and like touched the wound. And he's like,
Yep, I'm good.
Well, when
Oh,
you
you
did-
big baby.
When you treated Raiji, that was I think my favorite description of where you put the stuff in his ears.
just shove it in his ear.
Critically failed that sonic damage
Yep.
stuff.
Is there a
No check, just 3d6 plus 3 is what you're healing him.
I already rolled.
Oh, heroes, you fool. He's the one doing it. You
Yeah.
fucking that's stolen valor.
your body decides how much it heals.
you heal 12 hit points.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
And then I'm just sleeping.
Yep. So you all go back to full everything? Yes?
I wouldn't go back to full.
I was
Would I heal 5 hit points? How does that work again? Your con modifier plus times what?
Times your level.
Times your level.
Okay.
Are you like before you go to bed? Are you wounded?
No.
Are you back up? Would you be back?
I would be back at full,
Oh.
yes. Well,
Yeah.
I'd be, yes.
My con is only a +1.
So you only get 3 back, yeah?
Okay. How much are you missing?
2.
Okay, I'll wake up and hand him an elixir.
Okay.
I would have 33 out of 35.
You're also injured?
No. I'm missing 2 hit points. It's fine.
You're good.
Yeah.
Do you want
Watch me just get mauled. What?
Do you want an elixir?
Yeah, the last ones just didn't work, so I'm kind of suspect of your elixirs. But yeah,
You might as well
one.
try it. I just did it. I healed 2 hit points.
You're back at the full.
Okay.
Also, for the next minute, you guys have a +1 against diseases and
Oh
poisons.
no, an absolute plague comes through.
The final challenge is
I'm
do
gonna go
the plague
eat literal
lands.
shit.
Elves don't poop, so
They just magically
half
disintegrate
poop.
their poops.
What I really love is the fact that I'm still sleeping in the room with you guys where you guys all have beds and I don't.
floor, yeah.
I'm picturing
So
you
sitting on
like
floor.
sleeping like with like on one hand, like with your legs in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing push-ups as I sleep.
Yeah.
1,
2.
He just falls asleep in a plank. That's how his abs are so crazy.
When he wakes up, it's always just
Yeah, but you all wake up. So what are you guys doing?
Are you
Probably
ready?
go find Saynoo and
First
yeah.
when I wake up, I'll be like, "Oh, are you ready for this? Is
I
your
s- I
mind
sort of
still-"
like
Does he look more? Do you look more rested this time around?
I look more rested this time around, and it's most likely due
Because of my
to
elixirs.
being so exhausted that sleep just had to come. So
Yeah.
Boy, thank
You
goodness
sure?
you weren't dwelling on those terrible things you did.
man, you really got over that whole like mass murder thing fast.
Raiji wakes up. Remember how you killed people?
Yeah.
Sprints out of the room.
I mean, Saynoo killed those boggards, but you murdered a whole innocent crew.
They were
Right, guys? Right, guys? Okay.
This is so much worse than the time I poisoned the water supply.
What?
What?
Rats
We-
spawn a lot.
We walk out and all the trees are dead.
Literally everyone's dead.
How'd
Their
you do that?
irrigation system.
Yeah. So what?
It's like the
Where were
misters.
you just looking for Saynoo?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Yeah. You walk out and he's walking by. He sees all of you. Gives
Just
you a
wanna
nod.
Wave.
I told you.
I think we're all ready.
Okay.
Who do we got to fight?
Each
In
other,
a
the tree
weird
itself.
way, aim in the darkness within Aemon.
We already did that, though.
Oh, you tasted it, but you have not fully.
I tasted
meal.
nothing.
Okay. Cool. We
Don't
are.
tell me what I've tasted as your teeth flex like
Yeah.
biceps.
I smell shit. I don't eat it. Okay.
Tasted a bit like basil.
Yes. Follow me. It will take place in Imelje.
Eamon immediately
Do you
gets like a little more pale.
do you still have the Tia? You do.
Yeah,
Unless you
I just like
specifically-
reach in my little like satchel. And pull it
He
out.
lost it during
He
gambling.
has his hand out to take it.
I hand it to him.
He accidentally drops
What
it
if we
right into a
confront
storm
my
grate.
stuff? Would
What?
that help?
We cannot. You have no connection to MLJ.
Damn it.
Yes.
Probably
You have
just
no
be a
darkness
bunch of
within
big
you.
buff guys, huh?
I'm glad we're not confronting mine.
I wouldn't want to do that either.
I as well.
Quite frankly.
So if you could all,
Listen, I've seen a lot over these 7 years of life.
if all of you could sit roughly 5 feet apart from each other, facing in towards each other,
Okay.
I do.
crisscross applesauce works best.
I'm like really trying hard to crisscross, but I'm like not
Yeah.
flexible enough. So I'm like,
Eamon looks like slightly green,
I would have
but
anything.
he got immediately very nervous.
I would have anything
I think you've
drawn
got some tree on you.
or on you that you wish to use to defend yourself. I would have anything drawn, wielding, or on you
I
that
draw
you
a
wish to
picture
defend
of
yourself.
my shield.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah, I draw my stuff. I draw my weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, I pull out,
Swords.
pull out my hammer, pull out my shield. And
Okay.
before I do that though, I'll kind of like look over at Eamon looking green and I'll like put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, we're here for you.
You did that just a little too hard, and it startled me. I'm just like, yo, yeah.
We
yeah,
just see a
thanks.
puddle right
Sorry,
under
yeah.
Eamon.
Sorry,
Eamon's
I get
pissing.
that a lot. Sorry.
It's neon
should
green
raise
from
your
all the
shield.
elixirs.
He's Saynoo
you go.
says,
I have
A
my
ready
shield
attack.
out.
what you will be doing is in some way similar to what occurred in Boonpa, except it will be much more direct. I need all of you to close your eyes.
Do we just fight whatever's in there?
I do not know. I cannot tell you that. I do not know what is in there.
This child's from MLJ, not Saynoo.
Well, no, this is the final step.
I know.
Yeah, but you would. Yes. Anyways, do not open your eyes until you cannot hear me anymore.
Okay.
And he begins to chant
Close my
in
eyes.
the language that some of you recognize as Sylvan, Raiji, Renistir, and Phosphorus. As you close your eyes, listening to Saynoo's incantation fade, an intense bout of vertigo washes over you. It soon passes, and once all you hear is silence, you blink your eyes open. You stand alone, each of you individually, in the back of a wooden room, 60 feet long, 10 feet wide, a slight upward curve at the base of each wall. Torches hang from the ceiling, casting the room in a dim light. No windows, no doors, but still booming thunder and the cracking lightning can be heard from outside. Your other 3 companions are nowhere to be found. Well, if I didn't say you were alone then, I'll repeat myself. You're alone except for a corpse that lies at your feet. Your corpse. Covered in scorch marks and scars that paint a picture of burst blood vessels and agonizing pain. All of you have seen wounds like these before. They remind you of Aemon, more specifically, his magic and what it can do to people. As you take in what lies before you, your corpse's eyes jolt open, appendages beginning to move. Aemon.
Yep.
As you close your eyes, the world begins to spin, faster and faster, until suddenly your boots hit wood. There you stand on the top deck of the Midnight Dove, 10 feet of space to your left and right, dark ocean water spreading out as far as you can see beyond that. 70 feet of deck in front of you, 30 feet more behind you, stopped by the entrance to the captain's quarters, except there is no door there this time. 3 tall masts spaced evenly, none of their sails unfurled. You see yourself standing some 30 feet ahead of you, hands tied behind your back as Captain Red berates you. You remember. You found your stash. You'd saved up enough gold to skip out at the next port, and now you were being made an example of, as the entire crew, rowers and all, stands before the both of you. With a loud smack, Captain Red brings his hand down across your face, and as he does, you taste the blood in your mouth once again, except this time, everything doesn't go dark. You watch your bindings evaporate as electricity surges through your fingers. You take Captain Red by the neck, killing him instantly, his body violently spasming from the lightning coursing through him. A surge of water rushes from you before anyone has the time to react, battering half the crew against the side railings, legs, arms, and necks cracking as you send a bolt through the water to finish the job. The remaining crew begins to swarm you, calling out to you as they do, but it's no use. A whirlwind has formed around you, and in the sky, as rain begins to pour down, they don't stand a chance. You watch as one by one, you electrocute and batter the rest. Once the final crew member has fallen, covered in blood, eyes brimming with power, your attention turns to yourself. And so the third and final step of the Keeper's trial begins. It will no doubt prove to be an endeavor that shapes the course of Eamon's life. But what does it mean to face one's fears? Guilty or not, can Eamon forgive himself? Where will he find his strength? Find out next time on Dying 5.
If you enjoyed today's episode, consider leaving us a review on whatever platform you listen on. We'd love to hear your feedback. And if anyone in your life just can't get enough tabletop RPG action, send them our way. If tabletops have taught me anything, it's that good stories become great ones when you have some folks to share them with. And as always, thanks for listening.